Good evening, everyone. It's Megan Blink here, 3-star diamond coach and creator of One Fit Fam. So welcome to tonight's call. I know a lot of you are tuning in from our sneak peek group, so I hope that this really builds on everything we've been talking about already this week and helps answer some of those questions that I know you have brewing in your minds. And if those of you who are catching the playback, I included my email and website in the information of this video, so please feel free to reach out to me if you have any other questions. But little bit about who I am. My name is Megan Blinka. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2, and I've been a Beachbody coach for about a year now. I got started like a lot of people do. I was a challenger. I decided that I would give that whole challenge group a try. I did the 21-day fix when it was launched last year. And I got those results. So it didn't, initially start out as something that I thought was going to turn into a career. It was really, I signed up to get the discount on my Shakeology. I started sharing my journey with my friends and my family members. They wanted to do it too. And I was signed up as a coach because I signed up for the discount. So I decided I would coach them. And, it's really just built month after month after week. And in a year, it is truly now my passion, and I'm so thankful to be here today, and I'm thankful to have all of you listening and all of the team members I have who have trusted me to help them build their career, and I hope that you're next. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share, have a PowerPoint slide. Excuse my slow computer. Don't know that it worked. I don't think my slides are going to share for you. All right, well, we will just go with it anyway. So, like I already said, my name is Megan Blinka. I am wife, mom. I have a 3.5-year-old and a 20-month-old. I started with 21-day fix. After 21-day fix, I went to T25 with my husband. I added PIO last summer. I did a little bit of Turbo Fire Insanity Max 30 when it was released in December, and I started drinking Shakeology a year ago, and I haven't missed a day since. I've even doubled up. More than enough. But I used to be in public accounting. I was an audit manager. And when I got pregnant with my second, I knew what a working mom was like in that career. And I knew that I wasn't about to do it again. So when I left for my maternity leave with my second, that ended up being my last day of work. And I say my last day of work outside the home, because by all means, being a full-time stay-at-home mom is still work, but it was all I ever dreamed of. So I became a stay-at-home mom, and I spent the first 8 months just figuring out life and how to handle these 2 little munchkins. And it was a day that my husband and I were laying on the floor with the kids after dinner trying to clean up, and we were both exhausted. And we're young. There's no reason that the 2 of us should be exhausted. It's not that we were overweight, it's that we were unhealthy. So that was when we really decided to take the plunge and start making some changes. We initially started with T25, and I'll say I bought it on my own, and I thought I could do the whole, follow this program on my own, and it didn't work. But when I bought the 21-day fix and did the whole package deal and committed to 21 days of the Shakeology, the challenge group, checking into the group, and eating right, I finally saw that you combine all those things together and you're going to get success. So within the first 3 months, I made Diamond rank, which was one of the big milestones that we recognize here. There's obviously multiple ones along the way, but I started to see the success and the growth and the team that was building under me, and that really drove me to keep going and to do more. As of the end of last year, our personal team was ranked around 300 out of about 225,000 coaches in the company. So that was pretty cool for my first year, my first, 9 months within, within this company. And we're also part of the number 1 and number 26 teams from last year. Now, that may be a little bit confusing from you, but as you sign up underneath people, you're part of that team, but we're also part of a very large network. And one of the things that I think is so valuable about our network is that we are a culture of sharing. We all work hard. We all have our own niche. We all have our own things that we do, but we're also happy to share that with other people and really let other people know what we've done to have that success. So you may be joining in here and you may be saying, what is Beachbody? So Beachbody was founded in 1998. So it's actually not super new. We're coming up here, about 18 years, but it was founded by John Cogden and Carl Deichler. It is a direct marketing company, and they wanted a direct and effective solution for weight loss. So it started with P90X. I think that's probably one of the most popular programs. Turbo Fire, Insanity, Chalene Extreme, Body Beast, Brazil Butt Lift, Combat Pump. And then, as the years went on, they continued, you have P90X, P90X2, P90X3, P90. They added in the Shakeology. And what they really came up with was a fitness program for all ability levels. The network of coaches did not start out with the company, but rather about 7 years ago, they implemented the coaching network to really give that personal support to help people on their journey. So it was combining that support system with the exercise, and then the Shakeology and nutrition came later. But Beachbody is a multi-level marketing or a network marketing company, which means you do earn your income through direct and team sales. So I know a lot of people, or a lot of husbands often get that question, or spouses will have that question. This doesn't sound like a good thing. This has to be a pyramid scheme. And anytime somebody starts asking me questions about what I do and they start leaning towards that pyramid scheme, I will immediately come back with, a pyramid scheme is illegal. So first and foremost, pyramid schemes are illegal. No, this is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramids are not making money from commissions and products, but it's when they just only sign people under them. But that's not what we do. The income you're making is, you have control over that. It's not just from the people that you sign up under you. But to sell products, you need great transformations, and Beachbody was able to provide that. They have the infomercials. 21 Day Fix, I think, was the number 1 infomercial in February, and I believe Body Beast was actually the number 1 infomercial in January. So Beachbody's marketing these programs. They're doing the market aspect of it. They're pushing it out there. They're getting the information out there. Our job is to share it and to support people. So, I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to be a salesperson. Neither do I. I'm not a salesperson. I say I'm an accountant by trade. I'm a mother by nature, and I'm a Beachbody coach because that's what I want to do. But you don't have to be a salesperson to be a successful coach. But what happened was, as people were buying these programs through the infomercials, Beachbody wanted to compensate then the customers who were sharing these transformation and give them a way to share their story and make money while helping others. So it's kind of how the coaching started to format and begin. So the person who signs you up has no effect on your success. You drive your success. You can be more successful than the coach who signs you up. So, yes, there's that benefit of the team, but you're just not limited to where they are. You can go above and beyond that, and it's whatever you put into it. So some people get a little confused, what is a coach? I'll tell you a few things. A coach is not. It's not a fitness expert, not a personal trainer, or not necessarily a personal trainer, not necessarily a nutritionist. You don't have to be at your goal body. I cannot tell you how many times I talk to someone about the coaching opportunity and they come back with, you know what, I really want to wait until I'm at my goal weight, or I've reached my goals, or I've done this. And the thing is, you don't have to be there. Some of our most successful coaches are the people who just invite people to join them and say, come do this with me. You're a coach. You're not supposed to be perfect. You are allowed to make mistakes. You know, you should be somebody who wants to be healthy and you want to help other people succeed and you want to help them reach their goals with that motivation and the drive. But you don't have to be perfect and you don't have to know everything about it. That's what your upline sponsor coach is here for, and our team is here for to help you. You know, the resources that Beachbody has out there for you are endless. You know, if there's a question in your mind, there's an answer out there. You just have to go find it or ask somebody else about it. So you don't have to be any one particular thing. You need to drive the motivation. You need to be somebody who's going to drink your Shakeology every day. You're going to work out and lead by an example and show people what can happen when you stick to these programs, when you follow the plan and get the results. So I know a lot of people will then, you know, you start talking and you're thinking, okay, you know, this sounds all right. I might want to do this. But what does a coach do? You know, what is it that is driving the income and what do you do every day? You know, some people are like, what do you do on your computer all day? You know, yes, this is a business that is ran through social media. It is ran through, you know, the internet. It's mobile. It's one of the most fabulous things about it. You can go on vacation and not have to worry about, you know, having someone cover for you or, you know, it's so mobile. I love that I can do it anywhere I am. You know, I was at the car wash the other day and just waiting in the car wash and I can check in with my challengers and I can touch base with people and I can follow up and I can make that phone call. You can do it anywhere. But the biggest thing that a coach can do is support you and support their challengers and help them reach their goals. And we really do that through our challenge groups. Now, I know someone asked a question in our challenge or in our sneak peek group earlier about running the challenge group and do you have to and kind of like the guidelines around that. But I just want to say there's not specific guidelines. There are suggestions. We have templates out there that you can use and kind of edit and enhance and make them your own. But this is your business. And, you know, however you can run your business to help your customers and challengers reach their goals is all up to you. So you do not have to do any one thing, but I do suggest running the challenge group because something that sets Beachbody apart from other companies is that we combine the fitness with the fitness programs that you see the results everywhere. Yes, they work. They don't work unless you add in the nutrition aspect, and Shakeology helps keep the nutrition in line and curb your cravings and give you energy to bust through those workouts. And, you know, it gives you all the nutrients you need in a day. So we have the fitness and the nutrition, and then the challenge group gives you the support. So our challenge group provides recipes. We give out a meal plan. We'll give that motivation. It's a place where challengers can go to and just check in and say, I'm having a bad day, I'm having a good day, or, you know, help me, I'm at a work Christmas party and there's food everywhere. You know, somebody stopped me, just those little things. But knowing that somebody is holding you accountable and expecting you to check in every day into this group, there's something about it that just clicks and really helps you stay motivated and on track with your goals. So I think that is one of the key things that really extinguishes Beachbody from other companies is that it's not one thing. It's not just working out or just eating the right foods or, you know, just some sort of support group. It's all of it. And when you combine all of it together, you get that success that you're looking for. So if you are here, you may have been invited by one of your coach, and chances are your coach probably shares what we like to call Transformation Tuesday pictures. These are really just a way for us to showcase the amazing results from people who have joined the challenge group and had that success. You know, you have that support and the motivation, the accountability. You know, I would have never taken my before pictures had my coach not told me to take them and send to her. And I remember taking them the first time and then I deleted them because I was not happy with where I was. And then she said, hey, you know, you need to send me those pictures. So went back, took them again the night before the challenge group began. And I am so thankful that I had those, because if I didn't have those, you know, when I saw the scale move just a couple pounds, I may have gotten frustrated thinking that what I was doing wasn't worth it. But, you know, it's the pictures and the measurements that go along with the weight that all combine so that you can see how far you've come. So, you know, the challenge group is where you get to kind of document that and share in the success with everybody else. So how do I make money at this? That's kind of like the overarching question, okay, this sounds fun, but where does the money come from? So you earn 25% commission from everything purchased through your Beachbody site. So anyone who is a customer of yours and orders, they say they go online and they order the 21-day fix, you would earn 25% of the commission based off that price. We also earn commission from the challenge pack sales, which is our Shakeology and Work Fitness program combo packets. Um, and that's kind of like the more straightforward aspect of it. You also earn commission from cycle and team bonuses. So that's, I think, where it's a little more tricky. And without going into too much detail at this call, as you grow a team and your coach, you don't earn commission from the coaches who sign up from under you, but you do accumulate volume from them. And that volume that accumulates from the coaches you grow within your team then becomes your cycle and team bonuses. And I think it's one of those, it's really hard to grasp how that can become some sort of stable income. I questioned it too. Like, I'll say like the first cycle bonus for the first level of rank advancing is a $14 a cycle. I'm like, $14, like why? I don't understand that. Like, how is that going to make a difference? And that's because when you times 14 by a whole lot, it's a pretty substantial paycheck. So again, that's kind of like its own topic. And if you have further details on that, that can be discussed separately. But you do make commission off the sales. And as you grow a team and you basically duplicate yourself. So I know in the beginning of the call, I mentioned I was a 3-star diamond coach. I'm actually 4-star qualifying, which means I have 4 diamonds underneath me, which again means I have 4 people who have started growing their own teams. So it's one thing for you to have that own success, but your success as a Beachbody coach really starts blossoming as you duplicate yourself and you are able to get that team growing under you and those coaches to grow their own team. And as it, continues to grow out, you kind of succeed with them. So I hope that was not too vague, but enough to give you an idea of, where the income side of it comes from. But above that, okay, so you're making money at this. You're staying accountable yourself because we said you need to be a product of the product and drink your Shakeology, and you need to stay healthy and you need to do these workout programs. But in addition to that, Beachbody actually gives rewards. So for helping other people achieve their health and fitness goals, we have what we call the Success Club trip. I'm counting down my days. I've got less than 3 weeks until I head off to Cancun with my husband on an all-expense paid trip for 4 nights, 5 days, 4 nights. And it's all because every month since I started coaching, I hit what we call Success Club. And it's Beachbody's benchmark for measuring the success. And if you basically, kind of make it in simple terms, if you can help 3 to 5 people every month, you would hit Success Club. And by doing that continuously throughout the year, you're not only growing your team, you're growing your income, but you're hitting Success Club, which means it then is eligible for the Success Club trip. So this was something that when I first heard about a trip, when I signed up last year, I thought to myself, at the time I was a stay-at-home mom. I had no income. I hadn't had an income for almost a year. And I was like, so dependent on my husband and his income and what he was bringing to the family. And I remember thinking to myself, if I could take my family on a vacation because I'm working again, like forget everything else. Like just that trip alone would be worth it. Like knowing that I did this through the work that I was putting in. So that was kind of a really big driver for me in the beginning to hit Success Club every month, knowing that I would be able to take them on a trip. And I can happily say I did it for this year, and we're gonna head off to Cancun. And next year's trip is a cruise. It's the largest ship that you can charter. It's a oasis of the seas, and I'm on track. I mean, you have to do it throughout the year, but yes, I am on track, and I can promise you now in the wide open internet air that I will do everything I can, and I will earn that trip again for free because it's it's just one of those amazing rewards, and it's just by helping other people. So that was a really big driver, I know, for me. So if it's something for you, can talk to you more about that. But again, I signed up in March of 2014, and I was able to earn enough last year to fully cover the trip. So it's not too late, and you can do it too. So some people begin to think, wait, I see a lot of, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Do I have to be a stay-at-home mom to do this? Like, what if I can't commit the time that someone else can commit? And I just want to tell you, our team is a combination of everything. We're moms, we're dads, we're active military, we're veterans, there's nurses, there's students, we have teachers, we have physician's assistants, but in the end, everyone's motivated. Everybody has goals. They want to be successful, and they want to wake up and say, I love what I do. I can say that. I didn't used to be able to say that, but now I can say, I love what I do. It's amazing. And when you love what you do, it doesn't exactly feel like work anymore. Last night I was up, past midnight, and I was thinking, as an accountant, being up past midnight was like one of the worst. It was a regular thing, but it wasn't fun. I didn't want to be up till midnight. I had to be. Or last night, I could have stopped any point that I wanted, but I had people reaching out to me and people asking me questions and people who wanted my help, and I didn't want to stop because that drives me and that makes me excited to just be able to help them and know that they're asking me for this stuff. So what can you expect from us? Why would you want to sign up with us compared to another team? I just want to share a few things with what we do. Every month, there's what we call a coach basics group or coach apprenticeship group. And that's really geared towards helping you get started right. I'm sure as you're listening to this stuff, you've got questions brewing, and it's like, this is a lot of information, and how do I get a handle on all of that? Well, you don't have to get a handle of it all on your own. You don't have to do this by yourself. When you're part of a team, you have that team network. So we have our coach time, or our coach apprenticeships groups. And then kind of once you get the basics down, and we kind of talk about what your goals are, you could be somebody who just wants to coach for the discount. You enjoy your Shakeology, you save some money every month, you get a discount on all the other programs you're buying, you're good. Like, no problem. You can also be what we call a hobby coach, and that's someone who wants to get their Shakeology paid for. You have another full-time job, but you like the products and you like sharing them. So, you might get a couple people each month to sign up under you. You might help them, but it's not your sole focus. And then we have what we call a business builder, which is what I am. And this is, it wasn't what I started as. I kind of went through the stages as a discount coach to a hobby coach and now to a business builder. But I'm in. I am all in. This is my full-time job, and I am working now so that I can have the life I want to have down the road. So yes, I sacrifice my sleep, and yes, I have to say no to some things that, I otherwise would have said yes to, but to sacrifice those things now, it's worth it. And I love it. So I do it. So we have so many, we have the trainings within our team. We have push groups. So, I've mentioned this whole diamond rank thing that, it's kind of a little bit like, what is that other than a fancy name? But we help you get there. And if it's something that you want to do and you're interested in that, we have push groups. We do team building groups. We're having a diamond retreat this year at the end of the summer. And it's really just, support for us to all go together and learn, but really bond and have that time to kind of pick each other's brains and see what's working and how our businesses are going, and dream together and, set goals together. And there's so many trainings. We do weekly team calls. And then there's, like I mentioned, we're part of, larger teams. There's those teams as well. We're part of the #1 team in the network, and we get to get on Melanie Mitra's team calls every Monday night at 9, and she is out there to give us a wealth of information to kind of help us and guide us so that we can all grow to reach the goals that we want within the team. So if you're sitting here and you're thinking about it, you're like, all right, like this is something I want to pursue. There's a couple ways that you can sign up. Obviously, if you're here, chances are you might have been directed here because you are already connected up with a coach. The best option for signing up as a coach is always going to be a challenge pack. It's when you sign up with a challenge pack, you get your sign up fee waived. So there is a $40 coach sign up fee, but you don't have to pay that if you buy the challenge pack. And if you bought one, if you're thinking, wait a minute, I bought a challenge pack, last year when I thought I was going to do T25, but then I decided, this wasn't for me and I don't need to be healthy. So you stopped. but now you decided you want to jump back into it and get things going, that challenge pack you bought before would still count to get that sign up fee waived. But challenge pack, always best option. And again, you want to be product of the product. You want to show what, fueling up with the Shakeology every day and working out regularly and being in the challenge group, when you combine that, what you can get. So by being a product of the product, you have what you need to get started. You have your shakes and you have your workout and you're all set to go. So challenge pack, always best option. You can also pay the sign up fee and just order your Shakeology, and that would come at your 25% discount. Or you can sign up and simply pay the $40 fee and say, I need to make this a business and I need to make some money back before I can invest in this myself. And that's okay too. I do want to say all coaches, or most coaches, have a $15.95 monthly fee. It's our website fee. So when you sign up and you create your name, Beachbody will generate your direct links for you in your website. So that's, they take care of all the back end processing and everything. So that's your monthly fee. We also offer a military discount. So active duty military and their spouses, as well as veterans, can actually sign up to be a coach without this coach sign up fee or the monthly fee. So if you're military or a veteran, if all you did was get the Shakeology, you would be getting it, at that 25% discount without the monthly fee. So that alone would be a really great reason to give it a whirl and try it. And who knows, you might start drinking it and inspire someone else along the way. So I hope that this really helped provide you guys with a well-rounded, kind of insight into Beachbody coaching. I apologize, my slides were not playing and I could not screen share with you, but I have them. And for those of you who are in the sneak peek group, I will upload these so you can kind of flip through and see what I was talking about as we recorded the call. And if anybody else wants them, please feel free to email me. My website is just my email or my name, meganblinka.com, or meganblinka@gmail.com, and my website's meganblinka.com. So again, I hope this was very useful and helpful and you got something out of here. And if you have questions, please give me, shoot me an email, shoot me a message. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.